Maserati, a name with a very heavy weight. And it's also a name that usually resonates with the word exotic. But in India, exotic sometimes translates to unusable, excessive, temporary. However, I'm here with a different kind of Maserati, the Grecale, and it is here to answer one question. Can you drive an exotic car on the daily in India? The design of the Grecale is pure Maserati, with the concave grille in the front, a massive trident, a long swooping bonnet, simplistic LED headlights, and moving along to the side, you have the signature 3 vents in the front fender. The alloys are 20-inch alloys that have spokes that have the design of the trident, which look very nice. Moving along to the back end, you have a trident in the pillar that is again a signature move of Maserati, and the back end looks very sporty. Now overall, it is a very striking car to look at, that is in real life. The pictures don't really do the car justice, but the moment you see the car in the flesh, wow, a very pretty car. The Grecale, powered by a 2-litre inline 4-turbo petrol engine paired with a mild hybrid system, pushes out 300 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque sent to all 4 wheels. Now if you opt for the Modena variant, you still get the same engine but tuned up to 330 horsepower with the same torque figures. And at the very top sits the Trofeo, packing the same V6 found in the beastly MC20, producing a monstrous 530 horsepower and 620 Nm of torque. Maserati claims that the Grecale GT does 0 to 100 km an hour in just 5.6 seconds, but what does it actually do? We strapped on our trusty V-Box and ran the test. And the result? 6.9 seconds. Not quite what Maserati promised, but still decently quick for what it is. But here's the real question. What's it like to drive? This thing handles well, like really well. It's light on its feet and it's very precise. My favorite highlight of the car is the steering wheel, exactly for that, its preciseness. It's so light and accurate that it definitely masks its body very well. The only way that you actually get that feeling is the way this car is set up in suspension. Yes, you can adjust the suspension, but when it is in its softest setting, it's rather wafty and wobbly, but if you press one singular button, the suspension hunkers down and feels much tighter, giving you a much more responsive steering feedback and a little bit more weight. Now, when it comes to that steering weight, I love how graceful it is coming out of corners. The way it comes back to the center is just so nice, giving you so much more confidence while pushing the car too. You get 3 drive modes that are selectable through the steering wheel itself, through this knob right here. Comfort, GT and Sport. GT being its normal setup, and in my opinion it is the perfect sweet spot between having fun and creating a ruckus. So comfort is absolute silence. You are in a very smooth throttle map that basically lets you drive along in relative comfort and basically no nuisance. GT brings a little bit more fun and a little bit more response to the throttle pedal, giving you a little bit more fun. And Sport is where it all starts to go crazy. The speakers start enhancing the exhaust noise. You can hear a little bit more of the exhaust noise, and the throttle pedal becomes very sensitive, making it a lot of fun. Add that to the Sport suspension, and in the ghats, you're gonna have a smile forever. Check this out. One thing that leaves you searching for a little bit more is the feel of the brakes. Now the pedal is a little vague, however bite is really good. It still does its job fantastically, but when it comes to gauging what you're doing, it could do a little better. And yes, when you stamp on the brake pedal, it does dive in quite a lot, giving you a little bit of ooh, what's gonna happen next. However, the steering again comes back as a savior. Step inside the Grecale and you are greeted by a perfect blend of old school craftsmanship and new school tech. You have screens all over and a wireless charger and Apple CarPlay, but you also are adorned with leather all over, and it is some very fancy leather. It definitely feels like a designer handbag inside here. You also get a digital clock right here that can turn into a G meter or into a compass, you know, in case you get lost being fabulous. Now Maserati do a couple of things differently. You don't get a physical gear lever. All of the drive buttons are right in front of you, and the media controls are behind the steering wheel instead of the front. You don't get a physical door lever, you actually get a door button, because practicality is temporary, style is permanent.
Even though the car is full of screens, they are really nice and crisp to read. The AC controls, even though they have been put into a screen, Maserati have found a great solution to change the temperature and fan speed without getting your eyes off the road. Pretty nice.
Is the Maserati Grecale the most sensible buy in its segment? If you're searching for something that stands out, feels special, and feels like a great drive in each and every occasion, the Maserati Grecale is just for you. Yes, Germans could be perfect, but nothing brings aura like an Italian car. Do let us know your thoughts on the Grecale down in the comments below, and would you pick it over a Porsche Macan? I might. Do let us know what do you think in the comments down below. It's been your boy Bhavneet. I'll see you in the next one.